Alright, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, the prehistoric planet pack. Last time we left off, I queued up a bunch of deodorizers to be made. A bit of progress has been done off camera, but like they are still in the middle of doing that. Okay, so I've placed even more deodorizers down. I've tried to deconstruct some areas where there's a lot of polluted oxygen, like this area over here, and try to put deodorizers in strategic positions. And yeah, there's a bunch of polluted oxygen over here as well. Should I extend this off? Yeah, sure, why not? I have a bunch of metals, so I'm not really that short on metal. I guess I can just place it in this opening here. I really don't care about this at the edges, and they'll be deodorized eventually. So because the gases will just sort of hover around this area, and they will just eventually get deodorized. So I would just I'm not in a hurry to deodorize it, right? I also put a bunch of deodorizers down here as well. And the process of actually, let's put one down here also. Let me see, what's the most common material? Igneous rock. Okay, let's put one down there, and then we'll extend this out using copper ore. Let me see, I might want to put one here as well. Okay, sure. Let's go crazy with that. We'll use mafic rock for this. I think that's the more abundant material here. Okay, and now I'll just put a ladder over here just so that it's a bit neater, I guess. Alright, cool. So on the other side, I think that's all that I'm going to assign to my dupes for now. On the other side, I'm kind of sick of this area. My lumps constantly just starving. I need to get one of these mimicas in here. And in order to get mimicas in here, somehow the mimica is supposed to take up 8 tiles worth of space. But somehow whenever I send a mimica in, it just like overcrowds them. So let's just select all kinds of egg. I don't know if there's like some other egg, probably not, but if there's any eggs in there, I want it to be dumped out. There might be some eggs hidden in here. I don't think that's the case. I think it's just the game, right, bugging out. They are registering this mimica as 16 tiles worth of space, which is not. It's supposed to be 8 tiles, but whatever. That's why I'm actually elevating this platform over here. It will look very ugly, yeah, sure, but I'll stop getting the annoying lumps starving alert messages, because these Obago vines are going to get pollinated by mimica, and then they'll grow faster. Alright, something I've done is also put the lumlets into these incubators. Now this is drawing a little bit of power from this circuit, but not a lot. And then I'm depositing them to this area over here. Lumlet. I want the lumlet to be stored here. So I actually went to look at the wiki, and then I found out that the type of critter that you feed to these guys matters a lot. Rexes only not Rexes, Dartos only account for 800 kilocalories. So the creature actually has a calorie counter, as you can see here. They consume 800 kilocalories per cycle. So that's the reason why they are constantly starving, because I was feeding the Dartos constantly, right? And the Dartos only last for one cycle. So every cycle I have to constantly supply Dartos to them. But as long as you supply lumlets to them, right, they will get like 20,000 kilocalories worth of food. So you just want to feed them that what is that, lumlets instead of Dartos. Like one lumlet is equals to, I don't know, like 30, less than 30, 28 Dartos worth of food. So that's crazy. So definitely just don't cow all your Darto population. Yeah. Don't just cow all your Darto population, just feed them lumlets. Just have a lumlet farm like this and feed them lumlets. Once you get to a late game, you're not really that concerned about food. So you don't. Initially, I bred this guy for food, but now that I'm not really dependent on food, I can just feed it to them so that they will survive, I guess. I want to add more of these Rexes to the ranch now that I've more or less figured out how they work. Okay. Anyway, there's also this setup over here that I'm building, and the reason I'm building this is because this food are actually all spoiling. So I recently had a spoilage of a bunch of mimilets as well, fried mimilets. So what this does, this auto sweeper will take fruit from here and it will deposit into this bin over here. It will have the range to reach this bin. And this bin is going to be immersed in chlorine. This chlorine layer over here is going to be immersed in it. So the food is going to be sterile. It's also deeper into this biome. The deeper you get into this biome, the colder it is. So the closer that you get to the entrance, the warmer the atmosphere is. So the warmer the area is. So this area is actually getting warm enough that it's considered refrigerated and not deep frozen. So I want to shift it deeper into this area. Yeah, I'll try to not build too much buildings in here because each of these buildings, right, will start at 20 degrees, so they will transfer a lot of heat to the surroundings. So let's not do that. Let's try to dig out as much material on this biome as possible, because every time you dig a material out, you're essentially halving the heat, halving the chill sort of chill in here. So yeah, just don't do that. I don't have any like cooling solution right now, so I want to just preserve the chill in there. As you can see, this bunch of mimblets just rusted. Okay, that kind of sucks. Did my guy not eat all of it? I don't think she ate all of it. I think she just dropped it. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. So the reason for placing it into a refrigerator is because right now I can't really see the status of any of the food. Yeah, I can't see the status of any of the food. So placing the refrigerator allowed me to see the status of the food, and then I can let my dupes eat the food that's going to spoil. Because right now they are just eating food, like whatever food they can get their hands on. I don't want that to be a case. I want them to only eat food that specifically are spoiling. So as soon as I can see the status of the food, it'll make assigning food a bit easier. Okay, in the meantime, let's try to get more printables here. Sure, let's get a bunch of iron here, why not? And that way I can start making reed fire, making atmo suits. So let me just check the location of reed fiber. They should be. Oh, I actually forgot to shift this out. How many is there? 3,000. I need to shift this out as well. As soon as this thing stops erupting, of course. I can't sweep it out now. Right now. So I will sweep it out over here. I'll just dump it down this ladder. As for this one, I will just take that and I will just relocate that as well. Relocate that to over here. I'm going to put my exosuit forge somewhere here. So exosuit forge. Alright. Gonna build it. I guess this area will be fine. Should I build it a bit closer? Yeah, let's go with this area over here. Now, it might overheat, because if I build it out of lead, the overheat temperature will be reduced by 20 degrees. So I think I will have to put it over here. Alright, let's put it over here instead. I have a bunch of lead being sent out from the other side, so I have the materials to build all of the contraptions. I also try to make all these insulated tiles so that they'll stop transmitting heat to the surroundings. Yeah, I don't mind if they transmit heat in this area over here, because this area is already super hot. But I don't want much more heat to be added to this area over here. Now this is still not done. Why is that the case? Alright, I'll just let them slowly work on that, I guess. In the meantime, they're just working over here. There's this cobalt ore that I want to dig out, so just dig it out. There's two beds in here. I kind of want to make sure, I kind of want to deconstruct them actually, because new dupes will actually might prioritize these beds over this bed over here, which is gonna be terrible. So I think it's a good idea to start deconstructing them. What is this rock pile? Okay, it's probably a pinch of pepper that's rotted or something. I want to actually dig out all of this stuff. So I'll need a ladder over here. I'm not going to take out too much of this stuff because all of this thing is actually soaking up heat from this geyser over here. Without all of this material over here, this geyser will just the steam will not condense, right? So it will just spread steam all over the place. So I want to dig out as little of this area over here as possible. Oh my god, holy crap, wait. Oh my god. See, what's his stress reaction? I believe he's binge eating. Okay. Move over here. Okay, he will. Oh my god. Okay. They have not built this yet, which is the reason why they are constantly dying. Okay, this will prevent water from coming out too, and I will just prevent access to this area for now. Alright, I'm locking this guy in here. He's binge eating, but because he's locked in here, he cannot find any food to binge eat. So that's actually perfect. Unreachable food, that's fine. He's still stuck in there. Why is his morale so low, dude? What's happening? Why is there a sleep slot over here? Exo Dig 3, where is he right now? He's over here. Let's put him on the schedule over here. I don't think he will do anything while he's stressed out, so we'll just lock him there. In the meantime, all of this is not getting built because the lead is all over here. So they have to run a long way to get to the lead. That's fine. Okay, in the meantime, what is happening here? I will want to take a look at my food situation. Okay, this should be all edible, and this will take it and store in here. I need to relocate this out of here. Right, he's starving, that's fine. So right now I can see the status of my food. You can see that there's some omelets that are rotting and some pepper bread that are rotting. So I want them, which one of it? I'm pretty sure the omelets will rot first, because anything made of sleek wheat has a longer shelf life, but it's at 7%. The other one is 3%. In that case, I kind of want them to eat the pepper bread first. So 7%, there should be a little time left on it. So let's get them to eat the pepper bread first. I want them to finish eating all the spoiling pepper bread. Okay, in the meantime, output pipe full, insufficient lime. Are they not working on it just because of that? How much crude oil is in here? 23 tons. So, I mean petroleum. 23 tons. Let me think about it. 23 tons. I think, is 23 tons enough? I don't think it's enough, man. I need a bit more. Maybe, I don't know, like 10 more, 20 more. Let's go with that for now. As for this area, why is nobody doing this? I'm so confused. Nobody has been operating this for a while. Requires learn skill. Oh. Oh, I don't think any of them has advanced research. Okay, this guy have advanced research, but he cannot do operating. I see. It's either gonna be Dig 1 or French 1. I think we will get Dig 1 to do it. Let me see. His researching is 5. What's his operating? 2. What about the rancher? 1. That's horrible. Since he had not much to do anyway, might as well get him to do operating. And now I'll restrict this building. I don't even need to restrict that building. I'll just, as long as I set it to a very high priority, he'll go and do it. Alright, cool. Oh no. More brine is melted. Pick up iron ore. Wait. Why is snack food? No, do not store a snack food here. This allow manual use, please. Oh no, there's more food down there that's not refrigerated. Okay, what is in there that is not required? Toasted millets, for so many of them. Are they spoiling? Why does it not show me? All of that tender brisket, all of that, I need them to be stored in there. We can dump the toasted millet out. Dump the toasted millet out. Wait, I need the biscuits to be stored over in there and stop staying over here. What else is there? Still a bunch of pinch of pepper nuts. Okay, I need the pinch of pepper nuts to be shifted over there. After that... Oh, there's more over here. Oh no. Wow, I just have so much junk in here. Alright, dump the omelets out. Dump the omelets out. Then he will deliver more pinch of pepper nut over. I think that's all the food that is here. Okay, after that, just send the pinch of pepper nut out. And then store the rest of the food in here. Okay, and then store the rest of the toasted millets in there. Alright, cool. Nice. I think that's fine. So let me take a look at how much pepper bread do I have that's spoiling. I think this is 16,000 kilocalories, because it's 4,000 kilocalories per kg. Alright, this guy needs to leave, man. Okay, he's not dying, right? Okay, he's not dying yet. Why is nobody doing this? Come on. Okay, I need the... This guy is low temperature. Oh, he's not gonna die though, so it's fine. I need the lead to be shifted out. I'll relocate this to here. Wait. Huh? Did I relocate the wrong thing? Okay, no, I relocate the correct thing. First I need you off the thing soon. Next, I need a storing guy to go over and pick up the thing. Who's the storing guy? Somebody that's not specialized in stuff. So I guess that's you. And then these guys can work on the building and digging. This guy is permanently cooking, so that's fine. Actually, you know what? And I will just let this guy do the storeroom. Okay, you know what? I need to get you off the bench. No, he's eating a garbage food. Okay, that's the reason why his morale is so low, because he's eating like trash. Oh, this is no longer a nature reserve. Okay, I need to deconstruct this thing over here. I completely forgot about preserving the status of this area. Alright, I need to move the deodorizer out one tile in that case. Can we get rid of it though? We might be able to get rid of it. Yeah, let's just get rid of it first. And then I'll actually make that priority 6. Unpermitted food. Swampy Delights fried mushroom. Swampy Delights fried roast grapefruit nut, fried mushroom. Alright, have all of that. Right, this thing is producing biodiesel. There's like a bit of oxygen. He'll have irritated the eye constantly, but that only affects his athletics, and it doesn't affect his machinery speed. So I think it should be fine. Yeah, okay. Gambate, I guess. Okay, this thing, there's a bit of slime in there. Oh my god. Okay, there's no slime lung around, that's good. I have a lot of polluted oxygen here. No, actually I don't. So when I carry the slime here, even if there's slime lung, I think it will die off pretty fast. So that's good. In that case, I might start thinking about transferring over. Hold on. It's gonna get dumped. Dumped out where? I want it to be dumped out in an area with a bunch of chlorine, so they get sterilized. It's gonna dump it out over here. Oh no, there's a bunch of polluted oxygen around. Oh, it's going to start multiplying here. It will multiply extremely rapidly as long as there's a little bit of polluted oxygen nearby. I might just dump it in here. No wait, it will off gas if I dump it over there. How about this area? If I get somebody to take it over here immediately, I'm not sure it will be that horrible. It will not off gas in this area over here. How much biodiesel do we actually need? I have a lot of phyto oil in here. I don't think it's enough. We need a bit more. Hold on. 4,000. Yeah, I need a little bit more phyto oil. Let me take a look at this this area over here. This thing is growing 61. Next harvest is 0.8 cycles. You know what? I don't even need the slime, I think. Let's not risk slime lung getting my base. I will not shift the slime lung out for now. Now, is there sleepweed that is grown? Okay, I have a bunch of sleepweed here. I need them to be brought over. Okay, let's dump the sleepweed out. Let's dump the sleepweed out here, set this to sweep ONI, and then I need to sweep the sleepweed manually. I think that's all that I have right now. Okay, that's fine. Now I also have a bunch of liquid being sent over. I'm not sure if I mentioned, I don't think I mentioned this. So I just want to quickly touch on this. I'm sending a bunch of liquid over, and I've placed a water sieve down because there's a bunch of polluted water. It's kind of contaminated, so I need this thing to be running. Okay. Then now I should have. Oh. Okay. Now I should have water coming out from this source over here as well. Okay, this water is supposed to be hot. In that case, I can cut this off here. I can send all the water into this area over here. Alright, cool. I can have the hot water. So remember, I have a water vent over here. Water geyser over here. This water geyser is produced at 90 degrees. So all of this hot water is being funneled over. Unfortunately, I'm in this biome where... oh my god, all of this might melt. Actually, I'm not that in need of sleep pit, so I think it's fine. Why is there constantly... oh, I think it's ice. Is it? I'm not sure why it's polluted water splashing all over the place. Anyway, let me check this guy's errand. She's delivering the lead over here. That's really good. This is so that my guys can start working on tiling up this area. In the meantime, I have guys working over here. This is awaiting filtration medium. Let me take a look at this area. Oh, okay. This definitely needs to be pneumatic door. Kind of need to make this priority 6. Okay, is there even a need to dig further in here? I'm just kind of like wasting time. So dig 4. Why is it running away? It should be digging all of this stuff up. Yeah, I think it's kind of redundant. Okay. Oh my god. It's priority 6. He's trying to prioritize building this stupid door. Okay, go back to digging, please. Why is that guy coming down here as well? Oh my god. Why is it? Does this... oh, I see. I was wondering why is nobody doing that? Because he has no power, obviously. Alright, you know what? Cancel all of this. There's no need to dig. The reason I came down here and tried to dig into here is so that I can see the rest of the biome. Now that I've more or less seen the rest of the biome, I don't need to dig any further down there. Okay, so I will just let my dupes finish all of this. And over this area, how much pepper bread have they consumed? Okay, still 11,000 kilocalories. It's sterile or deep frozen, so that's good. There's a bit of lettuce in here. I'm not sure if I want it to be stored in there. It's normal atmosphere. Okay, that's really bad. Dump the lettuce out. We can dump the omelets out. Put the lettuce in here. No, don't dump the toasted millets. Dump out the toasted millet. Take the lettuce. Dump the lettuce in there. Alright, and then put the rest of the omelets in there first. I need to go in the correct sequential order. Okay, and then finally put millets in there. This guy is starving for some reason. Unpermitted food. Okay. Alright, this is the nature reserve again, that's good. Oh no, stress is skyrocketing. The morale requirement is not being met. The decor is horrible right now. I need to send diamonds from the other side, and I need to just plop the aeropods down. This probably get rid of all of this stuff. Okay, I can start placing decor at corner, trim, ceiling trim. Okay. Let's use sedimentary rock here and just line this area up. Okay, I'm in need of food right now. There's a bit of cooked seafood. Who is eating cooked seafood? Where's the cooked seafood? Are they not allowed to eat the cooked seafood? It might be because they are not allowed to eat it. Yeah, I need them to eat this. Okay, I need to start sending food over. Most of them are fine. This guy will be starving a little bit. I need to send the food that is not spoiling. The thing is, I can't take it out of there. I'll just send a bunch of toasted millets out, I guess. Which one is spoiling? I can send a bunch of pinch up pepper nuts across, and they can make pepper bread over there. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So 12 kg worth of pinch up pepper nut. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. And then I will send it out over here. Edible cooking, all cooking ingredient as well. Alright, let me check what this guy is doing. I don't want him doing some random errands. Oh, he's harvesting this stupid thing. The heck? Alright, I need this to be relocated to here or something. And then I will make this yellow alert. No, sorry, I'll make the relocating errand yellow alert, so that he goes and does it. Let me see. Alright, I think he will probably go and try to do that. Alright, and I will just stop anybody from coming in, because I don't want them coming all the way down here just to do some random thing. Okay, now that this is done, okay, this needs to be deconstructed, and then this needs to be a tile here, and this needs to be deconstructed, and then I will hold on. No, I do not want this to be placed over here. What am I doing? Okay, deconstruct the bottom tiles first. Okay, he's doing his thing. These guys are doing their thing. Okay. Why is this guy not sending it up here? It's a bit slow, but he's done it finally. Okay. Just deconstructing this. Yeah, it's gonna look very ugly, but that's not what I'm concerned for. Alright, put this down and then send one of the amulets in here. Preferably one with very little life, a lot of lifespan left. Alright, send this guy over here, please. No 8 available. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they will get on with that very soon. Okay, they are building all of this, that's good. Now, I also want diamond to be sent over. I believe Pincha Peppermint is sent over, right? Yeah, it's done already. I also need a bit of diamonds to be sent over. Should we send? I think we should send over all of our remaining diamonds. I'm not really going to use it any further. I already have arrow pots. A lot of arrow pots down already. Let me see. I can probably put more jumping joyas down. But I have to go all the way down to the oil biome to get it. I guess that's fine. Body temperature. Oh, man. Okay, I need to think of more construction projects, so all of this is going to be done soon. So I have a construction project that I can think of. First, they need to supply all of this sand to all of these builderizers because they are not connected to power. None of my tips actually try to supply sand to it, so I need them to do that first. And after that, I actually want to work on this. So I'm going to try to put an auto sweeper over here, and this auto sweeper needs to be able to reach this copper tower over here. I can try to put it down over here. Let me see. I want it as high as possible. Okay, this. Oh wow, okay, I'm not able to build it yet. That's fine, I guess. I don't think they'll be able to reach this. I don't think I need to dig these two tiles out. All of this needs to be dug up though. And then this thing will be able to reach. How far will it be able to reach? I can't really tell. It should be able to reach this tile over here. So in that case, I need to put a conveyor loader down here. I think I should build this off copper or something. Oh, no, there's very little copper here. Okay, so this thing, let me just check this again. Yeah, I should be able to reach this. And then I want a bunch of metals to be sent up. I will have to snake the thing a little bit. That's fine. Right, and I want the conveyor chute to be over here. Okay. Yeah, so it will just send the copper out so that my dupes can make the table read a bit easier. Make the ammo suits a little bit easier. Okay, I think it's finally time to just connect this up. Get the water to be pumped out. I'm pumping the water out into this this area over there. Now I have a small issue, is that I have too much water. I have way too much water. Let's just let the oil well run for a bit. Hopefully I don't run out of power here. I don't have my circuits overloading. Okay, they need to stop doing this. It's making more biodiesel, okay. The seacomb live in here, but nobody's operating this. Why? This is clearly work errand. Not permitted. Oh. Not permitted. No. You need to be permitted. This guy needs to be permitted. Okay. Eh? Why is his priority so weird? He needs to obviously be permitted. He's a operator. And this guy, I don't want him to be doing operating because he will be damn slow. Okay. Cool. Actually, you know what? The other guy, he might be more suited for operating this. Does he have Tier 1 advanced research? Let me see. Where's my mechatronic guy? He does not have Tier 1 research, I see. So he's not really able to operate this thing. That's fine. I'll just let this guy handle all the operating. Okay, he's going back and forth. Okay, that's fine. It's not a very long distance. Wait. Why does it... No, let's not allow manual use. He'll automatically take the bleach stone and just send it over here. Okay, in the meantime... Okay, yeah, food is an issue. I should have a bunch of pincha pepper nuts. 10 kg, okay. Relocate pincha pepper nut. Okay, take this and move it over there. Store this thing. What is he doing right now? I think it's under supplying, that's why. Let me check the errand list of errand. Yes, under supplying. Oh my god, he's running all the way there. Wait, where is he? He's nowhere here. Oh, he's over here. He's hidden behind all those things. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to disallow everybody for supplying for now and give it to you. And then she's gonna take this. Eh? Okay, it's not high enough priority. Take this and supply it. And then I will set supplying back to standard. Okay, this is a way to force a dupe to do something by just micromanaging a bit. And then I'll have my guys going over and making those things. But first I need to mop all of this stuff up, otherwise it's going to cause food poisoning. I think I'm going to get her to just mop this area up. Come over here and mop this up. This area especially. Actually, I can just let her be in charge of tidying, because she's not going to be doing any ranching on this side. She can do a bit of farming, I guess. Okay, this priority I think is fine. Building can actually take a back seat. I don't need her to be building. Alright, let me just check the oxygen pressure. This is kind of acceptable. I don't need to put more deodorizers here. This is acceptable as well. This is all being done right now. This over here is being done. Okay. Okay, I probably need another one over here in the middle. There's one over here and one over here, but there's still a lot coming out. I think I should shift this deodorizer. I don't need this deodorizer over here anymore, I don't think. Okay, let's put another one over here. I just cannot stand looking at this. It looks really ugly. It looks really ugly. So let me see. This deodorizer has no power. What? Huh? Why does this not have any power? Are you looking at this? What's happening here? Okay, I'm just going to disconnect this wire over here and then reconnect the wire. I'm going to see what's going on. It still says no power. What the freak? Okay, I think reloading a game will probably do the trick, but I'm not going to reload the game now. Just for that, just for this thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a deodorizer over here, and I think that's good enough. There's a bunch of polluted oxygen here, nobody cares. I'm thinking of placing one here, man. The thing is, all of this is too far away from the wires, so I'll have to put wires all the way up. Growth halted. Okay, I think there's a bunch of hydrogen here. Hydrogen is migrating between these two areas, which is why this thing is not growing. Should I dig out the ice? Fine, let's just dig out the ice. And I'll just put a deodorizer over here. Okay. Sure. Now the wire. Oh my god, the wires will be extremely troublesome. There's no plants growing over here. I can go through this area directly. I clearly cannot go through this area because otherwise we will destroy this sleepweed over here. Oh, there's a granite tile over here. Okay, we can dig out the granite. I don't feel too bad about digging up the granite. The problem is, I think I'm just going to use wolframite. It's a huge waste, but I don't think I'm going to use wolframite for anything. And it doesn't cost too many materials, to be honest. And I will just top this down. Okay. I think that's all that's needed. And I think I'll just dig out this ice tile over here, just to let the let all this hydrogen come out, and then stop destroying this plant. Okay, I think that's all that's needed for the deodorizers. Let's see what other construction projects I have. Oh, one thing I want to do is I want to check on this area, make sure that it's properly done. This is 96, right? 95? Eh? Now they are not crowded. Oh, there's only 4 of them. I think one of them died. Oh man, okay. Oh my god. He's all the way there. I don't think there's a way for me to come in to here without digging through the obsidian. I can try to come in from the top, I guess. Each is 71. How about coming in from here? Probably not. There's a bunch of nasty stuff there. There's no wires anywhere nearby. I think I should build a... I think I should extend the wires down and build a deodorizer over here. Okay, and then it will deodorize the area around here, hopefully. And then my guys can help me here. I kind of want this to be mopped up. And then I guess they can start digging into this area. Okay. Oh, come on. What did I click? Okay. I'm not sure how I'm going to go around this crater. This is mafic rock. Alright. Let's tile the bottom up. And then instead of the mafic rock tile, we can put a ladder here so that we don't destroy this plant. We'll keep the plant there. Once we get over here, I think we can dig straight down. I think we'll be using shale for this. Can I actually build over here? I can. Okay, let's do that instead. Yeah, and then we should be able to rescue this lump over here. Okay, so that's more or less the lump wrench done. The copper volcano auto sweeper setup is also done. Metal tiles and arrow pots. Okay. Now, I want the diamond to be brought over. There's a bunch of diamond here. Never mind, let's just relocate the diamond. I'm not going to use the diamond anytime soon, so let's just relocate that. And then I'll put this to sorry, wrong thing. Should be this diamond. Alright. And then I don't think I can pre-build stuff now. Furniture. Hero pot. I have a bit of diamond. Okay, I think this is fine for now. I will pre-build more when more diamonds comes in. Where the heck is the diamond anyway? Why is there diamond over here? Diamond. Where did the diamond come from? How did I get a bunch of diamond in here? Okay, I'm kind of confused, but let's not ask too many questions. Okay, so I need to sort of KIV that. Next, I think the last thing on the agenda before I end the episode is I want to put a thimble reed setup somewhere near here. Maybe this area over here will be fine. What's the temperature here? 37. That actually is fine. The problem is the polluted water source. How about just placing a pump over here and then placing a bunch of thimble reed around here? There's polluted water over here and over here. There's so little polluted water though. I want the timber reed to be obviously around this area, but the polluted water sources are so far away. Maybe I can use this over here. Right now, this polluted water over here is not being used anywhere. So I guess I can use this polluted water over here. We should also like get rid of all of this stuff here. Okay, first I need to take a look at the stress. Okay, I want to reduce their stress level a little bit. Oh man, okay. Let's be decisive on this. I certainly cannot put it here because it's way too hot. Fine, you know what? Let's put a pump down there. This thing is going to spill. I don't really need the timber reeds to be... I don't really need the timber reeds to have a farm, fertilizer farm station. So I think I'll just do this. And then I can just use regular pipes. I will send a bunch of polluted water out to here. And then, oh wait, no, they are not. They need to grow on the ground, right? Yeah, they need to grow on the ground. I guess I can try to bring it over here. There's very little space over here. I can utilize this space over here to grow the table reed. Because I'm not really using this space for anything but in particular. So sure. Hydroponic farm. This won't really affect the flow of the water, with the polluted water. And then I will send the polluted water out. Up here, and I'll be just growing a bunch of timber over here. Let me check the temperature. Oh my god, the temperature is kind of too cold. I think it should be fine. Oh my god, it's on the... It's... What is the temperature of this? This is produced at 30 degrees. So I think this area over here will very slowly heat up. And then the timber reed should be able to grow here. If push comes to shove, I will just dump some hot material from this biome or something into this area, just to heat the area up by a little bit. This area is exactly 22 degrees, and the timber reed's temperature requires it to be a minimum of 22 degrees. I think it should be fine. Let's just add more tiles to over here. Actually, I can just dig this out. I don't really need tile over there. Alright, I think that will be it for this episode. I'll just let my guys maybe work on all of this off camera. Alright, see you guys on the next episode. Bye for now.